Welcome back to the Clever Report. My people, we are cooked in this country, Nigeria. We are cooked. The whole wokeness and the whole rubbish that is, coming from the West is. I'm sorry, it's always becoming mainstream here. Now, people are not posting their news on the streets of X without thinking about the repercussion, the long-term effects of that on their, if they will be able to get a very stable partner in the future, even their future kids, how they will perceive these things. What is for the past 1 week, it has been like a whole Olympics where people are competing for whose news will be the hottest or whose news will be trending the more on the streets of X. And this brings to a larger conversation of we won't take the technology and the innovation coming from the West, but the whole everything about how them coming from the West, that's what we're taking. Nobody is a saint, but at least when we were growing up, I'm still in my early 20s, middle 20s, there was repercussion, there was shaming. I genuinely think we should bring back shaming and bullying. Because before, if you're a girl wearing an indecent clothes, your mothers, the women in your life, the market women will shame you. Same thing with a guy. If you're sagging and dressing like a madman, they will shame you too, and you trace your steps. But now it has become my body, my choice with feminism. I can't even, like, it's so pathetic that these feminists fought for the rights, all the right they fought for, they actually say the right they fought for, but just to come back to become naked online doesn't make any sense. And you're pleasing the guys, the patriarchy is still winning. Because these people posting all this nude online, we don't know the effects of social media. Social media has not been in existence for like 50 years, where we can, have a good data to analyze the effects and negative and positives of social media. And now everybody's leaving that digital footprints everywhere. I can't even imagine what to be like in the next 20, 30 years in children's playgrounds when these ladies in the early 20s will have kids who will be 14 or 13. Obviously, all of them will have phones, iPhones presumably. And then imagine before when we were kids, we were just playing ball, cursing each other, all this sort of cause. Imagine a 14-year-old, another 14-year-olds showing him he or she receipts of their mom being naked on the street of X 20 years ago. It will be mind blowing. It will mess up the kids will like depression. The kids, they're psychologically they will be messed up. That is what this is the problem in Nigeria. And I know I predict, I've been telling people OnlyFans will become mainstream here maybe in the next 2-3 years. I'm being conservative. In the next 2-3 years, OnlyFans will become mainstream, where nobody will be ashamed of posting his or her own nakedness online. And this is where the world is retreating to. This is what the matriarchy looks like when in a highly gynocentric and feminized world. And that is what is plaguing Nigeria. It has made headline news. Punch carried it the other day, and these people are not relenting. Once you go to the street of X, formerly known as Twitter, you've been bombarded with unclad photos of young women, videos and photos of young women, and that shows how our morality has degraded over the years. That's all I'm going to say about that. And on international news, Biden has actually signed into law that these people, Ukraine, US-made weapons can be used in Ukraine, like to fire directly against Russia. And I don't know what the doomsday clock, how many minutes it is to 12. And this is a problem. The war hawks in the Biden's administration really want to sabotage the incoming Trump administration, because why are you escalating this war? You know that now the policy is mutually assured destruction, yes, but US policy is shoot only like when retaliating, when they perceive a threat that they should shoot. That's their policy. But knowing fully well that Putin doesn't have any Congress to debate whether he has to shoot or not, is at his discretion. People are just poking. You're poking Putin, poking him. When he retaliates, now they will say this guy is the bad guy. He's evil. He's the new Hitler. He's the new Antichrist. But he has been saying over the years, do not move east, NATO. Do not move east. But NATO has been, after agreeing not to move east, have been surrounding this guy. And he said the thing that will hit the camel's back will be nearing Ukraine and putting your military resources in Ukraine. The US still did that. US in conjunction with NATO, they still did that because US is the biggest funder of NATO. Now they have approved for US missiles to be aimed directly, to be used to shoot directly at Russia. Is World War III we are going to. I just pray Putin finds a way to de-escalate, because the war hawks in Biden's administration, they just really want to start World War III. I don't know why these people are bloodthirsty. I don't know why. We don't need world war. We need world peace. We need world peace. I just pray Putin finds a way to, look past all this, de-escalate, and then Trump's administration comes in, so we will not have this world war, because we need peace and prosperity, and this is what we had from 2016 until the COVID-19 pandemic broke out. So I just pray Putin will find it in his heart to just take a chill pill. And that's all I'm going to say about that. Make sure you like, subscribe, do all the fun things, turn on post notifications so you'll be notified anytime I drop another video. I love you, but God loves you more.